Hello, my sweet honey drops. Thank you, as always, for choosing the bear for your Friday evening. How is everyone doing this week? Also, I just love how much faith you guys in the chat have for me. 15 deaths this week, 10 being the low end. I'm insulted. So insulted. How dare you? But regardless, welcome Crispy Bacon, welcome Dr. Jekyll, welcome Miss Hyde. Not too much has happened in my corner of the planet. Hi, Leonix. Doing pretty good, doing pretty good. Let's see. Guess the only noteworthy things to report on, so to speak, I saw Project Hail Mary recently. That was really good. Don't lynch me for this. I haven't actually seen The Martian. I've heard good things about it. I respect that. Project Hail Mary is done by the same author. It's fantastic. You died like 20 times last time. How do you want us to react? We're being generous. Fuck you! Those were extenuating circumstances, and most likely bugs involved where those rats were concerned. Motherfuckers, every last one of them. Hey guys, let's have an awesome night of streaming and terror. Thank you, Dr. Jekyll. Anyway, Project Hail Mary was really good, really fun. I liked how the storyline, it was non-linear storytelling. I liked that bit of back and forth because that got my attention much more. I heard as an Easter egg when they're cycling through the different voices for Rocky, one of the rejected voices was the guy who did the ebook reading, the English language ebook reading. That was a really fun little Easter egg. No, I haven't seen The Martian. Okay, here's the thing. I get freaked out with some things that involve outer space. Basically, things on the macro scale. If I think about it too much, I will trigger a panic attack. Like, were any of you in a large-ish theater when the trailer for Gravity hit? That almost sent me into a panic attack. So I get very selective on the outer space sci-fi media I consume. You know, it's just one of those things where you have to be aware of your triggers. And yes, my dad has given me just as much flack because he loves those books. He's a hard sci-fi fan as opposed to like soft sci-fi, although actually no, he loves sci-fi of all kinds. I've seen his collection. I have partaken of some of his collection. You can be disappointed in me all you like, Crispy. I very much liked the character of Rocky as a study of like what kind of life, intelligent life that mainly resembles stones would act like, and how he doesn't have eyes. He has like an echolocation type deal. It was all really fascinating and I loved it. Must have been a terrible experience if you ever watched Mars Attacked. I saw Mars Attacks when I was a kid. I was not prepared for that. That freaked me out. And I know as an adult it's so campy. But as a kid who isn't used to enjoying horror just yet, not a good time. Hey nerd, hey dork, how's it going, Zero? Let's see. Hi, Rise Howard. Martian is great, although I did marginally prefer Interstellar, which came out roughly at the same time. Yeah, it did. Have you read the biology lore drop on Rocky? I've not read it. Um, the most I've done is a bit of the trivia on IMDb. Although some of the trivia, I was like, wait, that actually was explained. What the fuck are you talking about here? Just that sort of thing. And there was this guy with his lady friend, I don't know their relation, sitting next to me. And so it's like me, the girl, and the guy. And during a scene where Rocky's talking about, the rest of the crew on his ship, the guy leans in and whispers to his lady, I'm not going to give spoilers, tells her what happened to the crew. Motherfucker, why? We're in the theater. Other people can hear you. We're gonna find out anyway. Shut your fucking face. But yeah, Project Hail Mary, very good movie. And I also had an interesting interaction at my club night this week. So if you are unfamiliar or you need a refresher, it is a goth kink night. So I go as alt as I want to. I put on my fetish gear. I just want to look and feel sexy. Doesn't necessarily mean I want certain attention. And this week, I just so happened to do a self-tie in a body karada diamond tie. The basic bitch tie, as I put it. So if you just look up diamond tie, you can get an idea. And I know how to tie that on myself. It's not as good or complete as if I had done it with a partner, but because I'm doing it by myself, I need to make sure that I can get myself out of it if something goes wrong. Because a couple times I have tied it too tight and it pressed into the top of my shoulders too hard and started to cut off blood flow. Anyway, back to the story at hand. So it's the end of the night and it's around midnight and I'm untying the rope from myself. And a guy comes up to me, and I also run a little vending table there that I contribute to the night. And as I'm like removing the rope, and he gets really close. So I just say to him, "Can I help you?" And he just responds, "Can I help you?" And I just go, "No, you cannot." And he just like, first off, this guy was drunk. He was drunk. And he goes like, "Why you gotta look at me like that? Like you already hate me." That is a trigger for me. That brings up past trauma. So I was like, I do not need to deal with this right now. I just said, "Go away. You need to leave. Please walk away. Leave me alone. Go away. Go away." And he kept trying to talk. He kept trying to say something. He was like, "I am not interested. I do not want to hear anything you have to say. Walk away from me. Walk away from me." It was very firm. Now, I was not in any danger. I want to be clear. And I know, like, everyone at this club. They all know me. I've given them treats and goodies. You start handing people cookies and homemade jams and sugar scrubs because you can, you make a whole lot of friends. Oh, and apple butter. They love the apple butter every autumn. Anyway, so if I really needed it, and I did come very close, I could have called out to anyone there, including security, and they would have removed him from me. But thankfully, he did finally walk away. But it was just, what in the absolute hell are you doing, man? It's just so many people at the club and clubs in general that sometimes they have good intentions and other times they don't. Like, I've been hit on a few times. Okay. Um, Sometimes it's like kind of playful banter. Sometimes they're like, hey, you want to come back to my place? I'm like, no, because I don't do flings like that because I fear for my safety. Another time, sometimes I get approached by someone who, like, wants to be friends. But the reason they came up to me was because I looked lonely or they felt they were saving me from my solitude. Pro tip, don't do that because that is not a good reason to, try to make friends with someone. If they had approached with, like, hey, you seem kind of cool. I'd like to get to know you. Something like that. Something where it actually seems like you are engaging as two people on equal footing and not, I'm gonna save you from your loneliness. Fuck that. uh, no, unfortunately, I did not revoke his pass. I do not have that level. Um, but I did see our sound guy walk past, like right when he finally disengaged from me, and he's good. I've seen him kick out someone only once because that's the only I've only one time have I seen someone get escorted to the door with gusto. Remember, kids, being drunk is an excuse to be a total jerk? Very much so. Very much so. I get very uncomfortable around strangers who are drunk and drunks of a certain nature. It makes me very uncomfortable. It's like a little bit of tipsy, that's fine. That's fine. And I'm not going to stop people from drinking. That's not my place. But once you get the belligerent kind, or the ones that yammer on and on and on and just repeat themselves and have no memory, it's like, get the fuck away from me. I do not need any of this. Get the fuck away from me. Sad thing, some of those people are also my friends, so I have to be very cognizant of that. Okay. Probably should back away from such topics now. I can kind of get it from the other way around, though. It can be a lot less intimidating to approach an individual person versus a group that's already in a convo. Yes, nothing inherently wrong with that. It's the intention in which you present the approach. Like, if a random guy walks up to me and says, I want to be friends with you. No, thank you. Because I don't shortcut friendships. At least make a bond of some kind, some air of friendliness, and then we can talk friendship. Or just go right into being friends without ever saying such, because I am the kind of person that could know you for years and have no idea whether or not we are friends. This is factual. Ask my therapist. It's a nice social event. Me and Miss Hyde want to go to one. I very much recommend it. In whatever area you are in. It really just takes looking. I do recommend, and because we're on YouTube, this is only for people 18 years and older. I'm aware some of my followers are 17 and younger. I was trying to say under and younger at the same time. No. I'm saying this right now for any of you youngins that may have snuck in here. No. But for the rest of us adults, FetLife. FetLife is a very handy website. It's basically old school Facebook for kinks. You can find people, you can find pieces of writing, social events. I very much recommend it for finding social events in your area, especially munches. A munch is like a group meeting in a public space, usually at a restaurant of some kind, or like an arcade or a bowling alley or something like that. And you just talk. You make friends. You don't do anything above PG, maybe PG-13, to be quite honest. It's more networking, making friends, making connections, maybe finding a partner, but I don't think I've ever found a partner at one of those. But again, it's good for finding friends and hearing the gossip and knowing who's a creep, knowing who's good at this but bad at that, blah blah blah. See, I mean, yeah, if they haven't even really spoken to you yet, then they presumably don't want to be friends based off anything besides just appearance / vibes. Pretty much. I did have a guy just approach me like that a month or so ago, and it seemed like he meant well, so I'll give him that. He most likely meant well. He just went about it the wrong way. Let's see. I do need to get involved again at some point once I've settled somewhere. I just find munches painful, but that's just because I'm introverted and find social situations tough. Yes. The only reason I started going to munches is because I met someone who ran one. And knowing that I was already being welcomed in made it easier. And yes, despite what you may think of me, I am more on the introverted side. And for a year, I ran a munch of my own. Technically, I inherited it from that same guy because we became close. But I only ran it for a year, and then I had my kid, and then COVID hit, and then I just passed the reins off to someone else. What can you do? But if it's being run by someone who's competent, they will try to engage the newbies and the quieter ones, making sure that even if they're not participating to an extroverted level, they are still amongst others. They're being part of the conversation and things like that. And yeah, again, as an introvert, it is rough, and you just have this feeling of, oh, I'm not actually supposed to be here. I'm not going to be welcome. I get it. I get it. All right, now that we are 20 minutes into the stream, I suppose we have gotten through enough ads to start playing Amnesia again. So place your bets now. How many times am I going to die this session? I feel you should probably be gambling something more than just bragging rights, but whatever. Right? Right. Let's see. Where'd my sounds go? I had it. There we go. There we go. Ooh, growly. Oh, I don't like that. I do not like that. Oh, and by the way, I am currently on the prowl for an artist who can do the so stupid fan art idea of Whole Man being reclined like Rose from Titanic. Draw me like one of your French girls, Jack. It's gonna be hilarious. I just have to find someone with the right style who is okay doing something like that. Yeah, the anxiety would be too much for me to go to a munch maybe in like 5 years. Usually you just need someone who can go with you and either be brave for you or who already knows the area. See. Oh, they defo did, and the thing is I can engage and talk quite well, but TISM means those situations are like nonstop social norm scanning, which causes stress, which causes little pain. Okay, that is fair. I also have the TISM, and that's why I usually have someone with me to kind of be the social lubricant. I often forget you're a full parent. Yeah. I would be more open about it, but NP has very rightfully asked that I not bring up our kids too often on stream, which completely valid, okay? You know, just being aware of children and internet and scary stuff. Yeah. Where's Morgus and him talking about the whole man? Yeah. Didn't he say he was doing something tonight? Or am I thinking of someone else? Nah, be private. Yeah. You are absolutely correct. I like to be open. I like to talk about lots of things, but I am absolutely aware that is something that should remain private. And so I only want to bring it up when relevant. So, thank you. Yes, that's my idea. I want credit for that artwork. I'm sure we'll include a little piggy emblem somewhere in the layout. Oh, now I know. So the idea was whole man in the rose pose and me doing the drawing. The drawing will involve a pig. How's that? That'll be your little tag. Howdy yourself, march around. Welcome. We just started playing the game. Morgus said they were busy over the weekend, but I don't know if that includes tonight. Well, regardless, it's his business, their business. I really need to include like a pronouns thing on the Discord so I, get it correct. Could have a machine for pigs reference. Oh, I like that. Since that ties in with it. Yes, machines for pigs. Write that down. Okay. So. No. That was not there before. There was not a hole in my safe room. My phonograph was very neatly on a table. What the fuck are you doing there? I don't like this. My safety is now gone. Am I crouching? Why do I seem so short? Ah! It's been a while since that's made me jump. The game adapts to you every time. Oh, lovely. I do not appreciate that. I do not appreciate that at all. Okay, so we stopped it at that much fuel, or we just stopped the game at that much. Got the revolver, got the lighter. So, alright, so 1 is the wrench, 2 is the watch, 3 is the gas mask, 4 is the lighter. I'm trying to remember everything. Maybe just wanted to stretch its legs so it moved. The rats have attacked. Yes to both. And we have shotgun shells, but no shotgun. Alright. If you require pillbox access, see me or Father Durai. We are both in possession of a key. Foreman Stafford. Let's see. What else do... Alright, the burning of the bodies and the rats. And I think it was Zero who mentioned that I can ignite the bodies with the lighter without fuel nearby. So we'll test that. We can do Molotovs. In fact, I'm pretty sure we can start crafting those next time we find a bottle of fuel. And, of course, hand in front of the hole. Gotta use the wrench to get cutters right. That, theoretically, yes. Oh, it's gonna be so different this time if Morgus isn't here to translate for our little prisoner friend. Very unrelated, have you thought about what you want to play in our D&D game? I have not given that thought presently, sorry. I might do another warlock since mine just died, and I have moved on to my tiefling fighter character, which is already working out splendidly. Wait, is there something... Can I maybe Ooh. Because remember, there's a thing where you can obstruct a hole. Oh, it's going to be one of those deals, right? Because this actually takes the weight into account. Come on. Come on, Henri. Push! And push! Come on, you can do it. Put your back into it, man. Yeah, and I did find the fuel station. So we can probably make more Molotovs that way. Alright, so much for that. Do I have any... I don't have any bandages on me, right? I got a little bit of blood. Gotta take care of that, though. I swear to God, if the whole man pops out of there, I'm gonna scream like a bitch. Keeping the dynamite there. We're gonna keep things like this. Now we're gonna keep a grenade here as well. So we have a fairly good selection of things, just in case. Alright. So we definitely need to go to the prison. Because, let's see. So, at the top with exit, that's the ultimate goal. Bottom to the tunnels, we need the bolt cutters for because there's chain locking it. And we have to go to the prison for the bolt cutters. That hole is too small for him. I think it's for us. A lot of those holes look quite small for him. He made it fit. So, prison. Alright, Henri, let your eyes adjust. Let your eyes adjust. Alright, is it because I've got, like, the blood vision going on that it's making it hard for me to see in the dark here? I have a feeling I'm going to scream a lot more this time. Oh, nope, wrong button. I want... Is it this? No, it was one for the wrench. What? I hear the ratties. They be a scritchy scratchy. And hissing. Little bitches. Oh wait, I still have fuel in the thing. I can just turn on the lights. Wouldn't it be funny if I could just... Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, where were some places that we saw the, like the grates and whatnot? Don't say that, Teddy, goddammit. What did I say? I wasn't even paying attention to what I was saying. I'm rambling right now. Oh. Rats. They smell the blood on me. Oh, wait. Can I? Can I not? Alright, so apparently I cannot ignite a rat. Words I thought I would never say in that order. Alright, let's at least turn the lights on because my sight is not adjusting. The chapel? I didn't like that. Go the fuck away. Your terrible little things. And I will crack your skulls. Alright, yeah, shotguns though. And the note. I really want to see what Lambert had to say before his untimely demise in no man's land. Yeah, we're checking out the prison. Please don't let him pop out too soon. Oh no, I have a new tool. I want to try it at every opportunity. No. No, remember. The lights are on. If the lights are on, it's not for you. Not for you, good sir. And while I could set that alight, it would include taking me out. Let's not do that. Alright. Now, full admission, I have no idea what I'm doing. Alright, like, see? That's the same size hole as the one in the safe room.
Hallo? Ist jemand da?
Yes, someone is indeed here.
Ich will nicht so sterben! Es kommt! Ich kann es hören!
Yeah, I know he's coming, friend.
Bitte! Bitte!
No, no, no.
Ich kann es hören! Schließ es wieder! Schließ es wieder!
Yeah, I have no idea where I'm supposed to use this. We're just gonna have to wander around and try to find, it's just something to ratchet open. Could have sworn we opened that before. I have terrible explodey-based ideas. Should we try to use the grenade on one of the doors? No, he's coming! He's coming! Why already? Oh, shit. Shit, fuck. Get an escape plan ready. Did 2 seconds of Googling the German with half of the letters missing. He's saying she's women. What the fuck? Wrench on the vents. Now the question is, where are the vents? I have like a vague memory of some of their locations. Did it bounce back on me? Holy shit, did that actually work for me? Did that actually work for me? Nope, 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 nope. Nope, 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 nope. Soft and swift like shadows we must be. Escape, escape. Hi, TF2 Lancaster 98. Welcome to the stream. Oh my god, that actually worked. Alright, so nothing we can really do in the prison yet. Although I'm pretty sure I just exploded a door open. We will go back. You wrote prison storage room in your notes? Suppose one of the places we can go to is back to... what was it? Ammunition's arsenal? where we went last time with the chapel and the pillbox and the fuel storage room. And we can see if the bug involving the rats was finally cleared. Or what have you. Alright. Not bad so far. Not bad, not bad. Nope. Under the bed. No. 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 Ah! Oh no, not again. Ah! And while we're waiting for this, I'm also going to casually look at the comments. At the chat. Let's see, guess I'm trying to avoid falling for the trap of going for a high-int character, since I did that with your last character. That's fair. I generally go for characters that don't have a lot of strength. Ah, there he is! Oh, wait, no, that's a... No, that's a rat. That's a rat. No. 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 You go away. No, I'm not doing this again. I will set you ablaze. Wait, did that lure him to me? Where is he? Where is he? Henri seems to be having a panic attack. And yes, Crispy, I get your Nosferatu reference, but the walls are not oozing green slime right now. Ugh. Oh, wait, he's still here. Ah! Yes, I'm a scaredy cat, Jekyll. This entire series is called Scaredy Bear. What do you expect of me? One of these days I'm gonna understand your Arsenal reference, Crispy. God, I want you to go away! Wasn't he super aggressive last time, too? Or at the very least, everywhere I didn't want him to be! No! No, no. What?! What the fuck?! That worked every single time last time! Every other instance! Hi, Laughingstock. You have joined at an interesting time in the stream. Ugh. Oh, shit. At least it took longer for me to die this time. I apologize for your ears, dear Zero. I'll try to turn my microphone down a tad. All right. Sorry, that was just grade A bullshit. Just what and why? Why and what? He smelt the fear in my soul. Yeah, my soul. We'll go with that. Also, I didn't see how you died. Did you hide under... No, I was hiding under one of the beds. I've literally done that before when he was like right on top of me. Medkit. And it always worked. But this time, for whatever reason, it did not. fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off, you little shit. I love rats. I hate these rats. Figured out what the German is saying. He wants you to leave him alone. Yeah, because I bring noise, and noise is danger. To be fair, she's doing far better than last time. Only one death. She had 5 by... You kept count of the time frame. Wait. Nope. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. I will lure you into the tripwire, sir. Shit, those are more rats. Okay, if this turns just as bad as last time, I may just stop. Because there is a limit to how much bullshit I can handle. As I said then, I can handle difficulty. You know? You need an amount of difficulty in a game for it to be fun. I get it. I support that even. Oh, that's a hole. Ooh. Wonder if we can block it that way. Oh. Hey, Michael! Hey, I got my first check from my new job yesterday and wanted to give you a little something. Ignore the fact that I've used most of it already and I get paid by with... No! Michael! Thank you! That's really sweet. You didn't have to. Welcome back, by the way. You have been missed. Woo, woo, Michael with the big toenail. You know, I think the last time I got a dono was during my Black Friday birthday stream, which, again, is not necessary. I'm not going to say no, but... Oh, nice. Wait, is it... Oh, no! Shit! He saw me! He saw me! Running, 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 running. Ratties, you squealed on me. Crouch down. Crouch. Crouching, crouching, crouching. Hiding, hiding, hiding. Okay. It begins. The extreme bullshit begins. And there goes the generator. So yeah, this is something that's gonna need the bolt cutters. I keep wanting to say box cutter, but it's not a box. The walls are leaking green goo. No, the walls ooze green slime. Never say no to money, LOL. Yeah. Pretty much when it comes to things like that, when someone offers to give me like money or a big favor or whatever, my go-to answer is usually I didn't ask, but I'll accept. I don't know, part of it is definitely like a pride ego thing, which is I even say, as someone who struggles with it, it is such a bullshit thing that, you know, we are taught to be charitable. Bandages! I can get it through the bars? Yes! Gimme, 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 gimme. Get the rats off. Nope. Did he see me? Did he see me? Why did I have to do that? Just wanted to pop in briefly. I'm tired after work and about to eat and then drink. You're always welcome, Michael, no matter how brief or long. You're always welcome here. Thank you again. Don't mind my mild panicking. Also, Teddy, I wasn't here during the stream you did for your anniversary. I know you probably saw my message on the website, but happy 1 year on YouTube. Thank you so much for everything. Thank you so very much. All right. I have to probably pause. Thank you so very much for your message, Michael. You can see the VOD. I am putting together a shorter segment of that whole experience because I want to share it and I want to be able to go back to it whenever I need the pick me up. Because you motherfuckers made me cry live on stream. How dare you? How dare you touch my heart in such a way? And yeah, since we're mentioning gifts and things, I think I've already posted it on my YouTube channel, where the rest of my links are, but I have put together a throne. I only did because I was asked. I was specifically asked if I had a throne. I said no. They said I should, so I did. Anyway, back to what I was saying. How we are taught to be charitable, but we hesitate to accept that charity. I think it goes several fold. There is the reasoning that we are and when I say we, I am specifically talking about America with its cultural Christianity and all that entails. Oh, ooh, a thing. Gas grenade. Sorry, brain. We're taught to give to the less fortunate. So when we are in need of it, we don't want to think of ourselves as the less fortunate. We are also hit with messages of taking charity means you are weak. And it is bullshit. And again, I say this as someone who struggles with this. One more thing, there was a pretty girl that showed up to my jobs yesterday. She was really pretty and had mint-colored hair. I really wanted to tell her that she was pretty, but I was too scared. Michael, you have my blessing. If you see someone with an amazing dye job in their hair, you say, hey, your hair looks really awesome, and then walk away. If they want to further engage, they can, but everyone loves a genuine compliment on something they did themselves. Good boy. Because like I have said a few times, like, it's easier to flirt if you think of it as recklessly complimenting someone. Uh-oh. Speaking of dyed hair, your hair is dyed. What color? Yes, Zero is very correct in there. Remember to only compliment her choices. Being complimented by like your body shape or your eye color or things like that you are born with, don't. Until you're like dating and you're like 1 or 2 dates in, don't. Compliment hairstyle, hair color, if it's clearly been dyed, fashion choices, if they did a really cool thing in front of you, shit like that. Orange, cool. My hair needs a refresh. It's been faded a couple weeks now. Actually, maybe a month and a half, 2 months. But I love when I can get it like all fiery red, but it has like other colors involved, like a bit of orange, bit of yellow, and like a subtle hint of purple. I let NP do that. It's a bit of our casual intimacy, as we call it, because it is an intimate act to have your hair, your hands in someone's hair. And that's why it can feel very intimate when you're at a hair salon. Because let me tell you, last time I got my roots bleached, if you've never had your hair bleached, it itches. It itches because that is caustic. And, you know, you just have to sit there and the color's being leached out and your scalp is itching and you can't touch it. So at the end of the time when my stylist just rinses and she, you know, gets my scalp, I'm like, oh, I appreciate you so much. Go away. Go away. I'm under the table. You cannot see me. Okay, wait, one more thing, actually. I am going to see my first concert with some friends on the 12th. It's a concert for one of my favorite bands. Good Kid. Definitely recommend them. Awesome! I do recommend you bring earplugs of some kind. Trust me, my hearing has been damaged from years of headphone abuse. They just dropped a new album ahead of their tour for their tour. Cool. Severe distrust of hairstylists, same with horses. Okay. Yeah, you definitely need to find one that, you know, you vibe with, that you can trust. Unfortunately, the one that I trusted moved to Europe. More meat. I think she said it was like supporting her parents or something like that. Oh, he blew up something. Something went kablooey. You're never gonna trust a horse? No, that really comes down to the horse. I took a half semester in college to learn horseback riding. It was fun. My horse was very much a sweetie. Bit temperamental, but very good beginner horse. His name was Tuff. Tuff. I liked him. He was a very pretty golden color. Don't ask me any questions beyond that. I do not remember. I'm also quite proud of myself. There was that one lesson where we learned, I believe it was the trot, because we never went up to full gallop. And the next day, everyone's thighs are just screaming. Not me. I don't know what it was, but yeah. Oh, he set off a gas canister or whatever. All right, well, guess what? We'll be safe in there. Yay. Oh, yeah, he let this go off. Oh, they were not kidding about this just destroying your field of vision. Oh, that's much better. Ah! Crouching. I'm just looking for anything I can use my socket wrench on. Wait, what? Wait. I just look over and see, Chris, I'm not into CBT. Oh shit. Oh shit, no! Which CBT are we talking? We're about to learn each other. You can learn a lot about someone by what they understand CBT to stand for. I'm so gonna fucking die. He's gonna kill me. Come on, come on, come on, come on. In. Ah. You'd rather lose your left foot than ride a horse? Zero, you clearly have history, and I am dying of curiosity. Crispy, what version of the word in are we concerned about? I am screaming with not a lot of thought behind my words, okay? You can't hold me to my words when I'm in compromising situations like this. Computer-based training? Chronal belt to ass tracer-thon. There's also cognitive behavioral therapy. And of course, everyone's favorite, cock and ball torture. Yeah. Oh, Michael, I've missed the banter you help bring to these streams. I do understand you are leaving. I hope you have a very good night of relaxation post-work. Get that bag, boyo. So now I'm having evil thoughts because there was that latch up there. I'm about to do something really stupid. What the fuck? The fuck kind of noise was that? Good boy, Michael. Make it go away. I have no idea where it is, and it's freaking me out. Alright, can I hide? Ah! Fuck! 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 I'm getting lost! Do I have anything I can chuck? Oh, good. Ah, fuck! Well, that was a little embarrassing. My apologies. Bye, Michael. Continue to be a good boy and get that bag. Meh. That legitimately freaked me out. Because, as I mentioned in a previous stream... Oh, what the... My frame rate just tanked. The fuck? Oh, because I'm bleeding again. Oh no, I don't have that cool medkit. What is... Alright, no, something is wrong. There is a delay. I don't quite like it. Sorry that was out of character. That felt wrong. I just want to see you play more scary games. Okay, now that's better. That's better. Yeah. I'm just trying my best. I'm trying my best. All right. Let's see if we can get some more fuel from fuel storage. Can't lie, I'm looking forward to finding that clip of me screaming like that, because that was so ridiculous. Okay, because I remember... that's not gonna work. Okay. I'm trying to remember... What, I can't jump on this thing? The monster's probably loading in. Probably. What was I gonna say? Do I have a VPN set for Cairo? No, Dio is there. Dio was there. If Dio's not in Cairo, I'd have no interest in Cairo. Yes, I finally finished Stardust Crusaders. Fuck off, little rats. Oh, shit, I cannot deal with those fucks again. But yeah. Finally finished Stardust Crusaders. I was asked if I cried at all. No, I didn't. I find JoJo to be interesting because there is so much bullshit and ass pulls. I want to see what kind of leap in logic they make, because there is fun in that. However, I did not establish much of a bond with any of them. Any of the characters. I do like Polnareff. I thought he was very fun. But I've also seen enough memes and stuff that I was well aware of what was coming. So, everyone, I knew what was coming. Plus, who the fuck doesn't know Zawardo at this point? Wanna call them ass pulls? Alright. Hey Zero, you were wondering about that last time? Yeah, that is why I kept dying, is because those rats are aggressive and they wouldn't die, the body wouldn't burn. Alright, the major ass pulls came from part 2. And honestly, in part 3, I liked Joseph more than Jotaro. I imagine I'm not the only one who feels that way. What is? Empty bottle. Many empty bottles. Lots of empty bottles. The Molotov room, mayhaps? Wonderful timing. Ah! That was rude. Oh, monster's definitely loading in. Am I safe in here? Possibly not. She finished Stardust Crusaders. I swear she has no soul. She didn't cry for the cherry boy. Alright, listen. I saw his death portrayed in, oh, sorry, spoilers there. Team 4 Stars Stardust Crusaders in X minutes. I had a lot of fun rewatching it, the X minutes, after watching the series, because now I understood a lot more of the jokes. Alright, what fun stuff do we have? Sergeant Renard. Ooh, 2 things from him. Neuer's translations. May 18th, 1916, from Sergeant Renard to to M. Fournier and D. Blanchet. LaRue reports that Neuer is the source of the problem. He's going around telling the men that those damn texts contain accounts of pagan rituals performed in those tunnels. Ghastly and wild stories. Now superstition and rumors are passed around the men like an open flask or venereal disease. Some even say they have seen the things. Ghosts, demons, fairies. Instead of the angel of the Mont, I'm afraid we have the devils of the Prosiers. Forgive me, I do not have the tongue for French. I've called Neuer for reprimanding. I'll make sure it is appropriately severe. Meanwhile, the engineers will continue to dig. Anyone else getting flashbacks to Dead Space and the Marker? Just me? June 9, 1916, from Sergeant Reynard to M. Fournier. Sabotage has left the tunnel project in ruins. At approximately 23:30 on June 2nd, an explosion ripped through the tunnel system. It was quickly determined that explosives were missing from the arsenal and the explosion was no accident. After a swift investigation, the following soldiers have confessed to sabotage. Soldat Gaspard Leroux, Soldat First Class Johann Nicolet, Soldat Toussaint Bouffoy. Even though I don't have a tongue for French, I still want to try. Soldat First Class Jean Renoir, Engineer Ozan Zabel. 4 of the guilty now rot in the cells awaiting tribunal. The 5th, Toussaint, remains unaccounted for. He may have been killed in the blast. I believe there are others involved, but as of yet, no one will say anything. Worse than double agents, these men are cowards. They scream about ghosts and demons and other worlds. They claim they committed this act of treason to save their fellow soldiers from hell. Utter nonsense. We are still working to clear the tunnel site and assess the damage, but I fear that any hope of using them for our purposes is now lost. In addition, the explosion has caused other structural damage to the bunker itself. Flooding is now occurring in various areas. Ooh. Willing to make the trip with those empty bottles? No. I think for the bottles, maybe I'll just grab one for storage, because we are going to be going to the fuel storage shortly. Alright, let's see how long we can go before we die via rat. Because, mark my words, the next death is definitely going to be a rat. Because these fucks are bugged to hell and will not go away. Okay, cool. Wait, this wasn't added last time? Whatever. Alright, we're in clerk's office. Munition storage, changing fuel storage. Okay. Alright, I think that's how I remember we go from clerk's office, past the break room, to the changing room, up into the storage hub, and to the fuel storage. Goodbye and good night. Goodbye and good night to you, laughingstock. Sweet dreams. I always appreciate your short visits. Another bottle. Another bottle. Alright, now my eyes are adjusting. Did I see a glint of something over here? A gas grenade. You know what? Yes. Yes to the gas grenade. That is why we have the gas mask. Yes, yes. Shush. Uh-oh. Back in the room. Back in the room, back in the room, back in the room, back in the room. Yeah. How can my eyes adjust? Because YouTube always crunches the resolution. Although even through my Streamlabs, it doesn't look that bad. But it doesn't help that I have the blood haze in my field of vision. Yes, Henri, I know we can't find the bandages. I feel like there's less lights than before. I believe I would agree with that. Like, I know the Amnesia games work against you, which, as a horror mechanic, yes, cool. Let's go with that. Alright, so I definitely need fuel in order to burn bodies. Rat. Let's see if the foreman's office has any more bandages or rags or something. What was I talking about again? I've lost my train of thought. Cloth. Bottle with cloth. Alright, so we're gonna trade. Oh, shut up. Alright, I'm not sorry. If a bunch of rats keep causing my death, I'm not going to show any love to their compatriots. Fuck. Get the fuck away, get the fuck away, get the fuck away, get the fuck away. I will set you all ablaze. See, this Zero, this is what I was talking about last time. They just... Yes, the generator ran out of fuel. I really can't see with all this blood in my face. Oh, fuck. There's just so many fucking rats in this area. I can't see worth a damn. Alright, well, we've got that going, so let's see if we can get this to work for us. Nope. Yeah, this is the point in which the game it becomes much less fun. I have the bottles, yes. I just need to get the fuel. And once again, I don't have the map for maintenance. Okay. Where do you even come from? Fuck if I know. Alright, so... I know we technically cheated last time, but I don't give a shit at this point. Amnesia, the bunker... What do we do after the wrench? I, I'm just gonna try to find a walkthrough or a guide or just something because this, I just can't with this. The bolt cutters are really what I want, so I'm gonna see what we need for it. I'm not gonna look up anything else. I just want to know how to get. The monster gets more unfair when the lights are off. Yeah, but it also gets unfair when the lights are on. Prison storage room earlier, there's a vent. Wait, for the control room? Was there? That's why you should never turn... I wouldn't turn off the lights if I had a choice. But I'm kind of scrambling with this. Let's see. Wrench. Yep. Right, bolt cutter. See the locked green door. Okay. Crispy, you are correct. So, yes, there is supposed to be a vent in the prison. And there will be a locked green door on the right, which has a console and buttons. Okay. Let's turn on the lights again. We're gonna head to the prison. Sorry, Teddy's just talking to Chris. That's fair. That's fine. That's fair. I'm just getting mildly agitated because I thought after doing that thing last time that, you know, the rat issue and the general frustration would ease off just a bit. I was wrong, and that has made me cranky. Alright. So we're looking for a green door. It's a green door. Behind the green door. Need to remember the rest of that tune. See, no, that's a control panel. Alright, there's that. Okay, green door. Okay, no second. Facing a wooden door in front and a line of cells on the side. One cell contains... Break the door or get the stalker to do so. Okay. So... I believe it's trying to talk about... this? Okay. So... I'm about to do as dumb. Because I'm out of ideas. Again. Where's it going? Shit. Shit. Okay. So, my plan... I am going to throw a grenade over there. And run like hell. Yep, there it is. There it is. And again, I hate how I can hear him, but I cannot track him. The sound just goes all over. shit, shit. There he is. There he is. There he is. Do you think he can see me from across here? Behind the green door is also a 70s hardcore no-no film according to John Cena interview. Yes, that's what the song is about. That is what I was referencing. I literally took a history of erotica class in college. It was a fun time. Kind of fucked up for some of the really old stuff, like colonial era porn. But yeah, I know. The first hardcore, I guess you could say, novel I read was The Story of O. That is not for the faint of heart. The contents fascinate and terrify me in equal measure. Please don't whisper me like that. It's getting me fuzzy, woman. I'm trying to be appropriate to the atmosphere. Or whatever kind of atmosphere I wanted to make. It's my stream. I'll do whatever the fuck I want. Is he gone? I could never. You could never what? Read The Story of O. Read historical erotica, which gets incredibly problematic whenever it involves non-white races. Oh, trust me, some of those things I had to like put down. There were assignments I couldn't complete because it's like, I am incredibly uncomfortable with this. I don't think I can continue this one. Crouch. We enter the forbidden room. Ooh. Piece of cloth, please. Meat. More shiny. Give me shiny. Where is he? Fuck. Fuck, he's close. I'm ready for him. I'm gonna die. The forbidden room, and it's just a room with everyone's tax returns. Gentle. Good enough. Fucking A. I will have that fucking grenade at the ready. He's in my left earphone. I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do stupid shit. Okay, okay. He's moving away. He's moving away. Ah. The sounds of retreat. Fuck yes, finally. Give me the fucking bandages. Get the rats off of me. Hey, I was being gentle. It's not my fault it reacted poorly. Okay. How much did I want to look at that? Did I not see that properly? I thought I saw a gas grenade there. Come on, poison him! Poison him! Poison him! Poison him! Poison him! I can't really run! Oh great, he destroyed my olive! Alright. We're making progress, at least. We're making progress. We know we're supposed to be going. Yes? This may or may not be the last Amnesia thing I do on stream. I don't know. Maybe if I rage quit, I will at least finish on my own time. Wait, did I just see a shiny over here? Finish on my own time and post a Let's Play highlight reel in the future. I don't know. But as I have said, after this, the plan is to play Dispatch, which is very different, and will act as a sort of palate cleanser. Then we can get more screamy games. Because, let's see, Very has been bugging me to play Look Outside. Or was it called Don't Look Outside? One of those. Fuck off. Yes, Crispy, I know you're very much looking forward to me playing Dispatch and seeing which of the characters I decide to romance. I know who your money is on. I will not be accepting any backseat gaming for that game. All decisions I make shall be my own. Once again, we're doing the grenade. We're just gonna find something else to explore while we're avoiding Hole Man. Oh god, I'm just imagining you honey drops just with a betting board placing wages on who I romance, if anyone, because I have seen that there is an achievement for keeping things strictly professional and not romancing anyone, which is a choice that I may or may not make. Bush. 1000% backseating the gameplay. Narrative choices are all up to you. Okay. I will call that fair. I can romance Malevola or Alana Pierce. Is there a poly/harem option, or is that just cheating in that game? There's this one joke regards to Baldur's Gate 3 that I very much agree with. Where it's like, oh, that's where he comes out from. Where it's like, I never thought I would have to pretend to be monogamous in this game. And I have seen the mods for, you know, being able to romance everyone, but the way that goes, I didn't quite like. Okay. Not quite sure what's going on in here. I mean, when you romance all characters, then you'll get the achievement. It's complicated, so I don't think so. Interesting. The bookies have you at 3 to 100 odds that you won't get anyone. Well, we will see. I still need to do a Baldur's Gate run where I romance Halsin, but I'm definitely gonna do that in the same run that I romance Shadowheart. I have not romanced her yet. I've only done one complete run through where I had Astarion because yes, he is the sole reason that I played. Yep, I can't see dick with all this gas. But I'm just gonna hang out in here because I know he hates it. Go away. Go away. Okay. Are we good? We might be. Oh, nope, 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 nope. There he goes. Here he comes. Here he comes. Just gonna hide in the gas. Just let me hide in the gas. Because this is the kind of life choice you want to make, right? Uh-oh. Can I do it? Can I do it? Can I do it? Can I do it? Nope. I'm gonna genuinely become a bookmaker like Thomas Shelby and make bets on who she romances. You mean a bookie? Take a shower after hiding in there? Oh, God, yeah. I've done a couple of jobs where... I'm sorry. Where, God damn, the frame rate again. Where I had to shower, like, immediately upon getting home. Because let's see. I know the first job I did that was when I worked at a Mexican restaurant. And that was by my mother's urgings because I came home after every shift smelling like Dos Equis and fajitas. Which, yes, on their own, they smell just fine. But not when it has seeped to the skin. Alright, let's see how long it takes the frame rate to get back to normal. Let's see, what were other jobs I've done that just stank. See, I remember once working at on a factory floor, and occasionally had rags that were used for cleaning, and they would be soaked in, I can't even remember what chemical it was, but essentially you were not allowed to go in that room with the door closed because you would get high and then you would die. Their professional name is called a bookmaker. This is why you're going to watch Peaky Blinders. Yeah, I know, I've only heard it as a bookie, but knowing that it comes from bookmaker, it makes a lot of sense. How do I want to do it this time? Actually, why don't I just use the second grenade on him? This is how tired of this bullshit I have become. Uh-oh. I think that went too far. I think that went too far from him. Is he following me? I don't know. And it's funny, every time I think bookie in this context, I just think of, what was his name? Michael O'Flynn from, The Quiet Man. That's that Irish John Wayne movie. Uh-oh, there he is. I see his swinging hands. And he was a fun character. Quiet Man is one of my dad's favorite films, to the point where it's tradition to watch it every St. Patrick's Day. Which he did, of course. Oh, there he goes. Okay, I hear him. Teddy the aggressor. Oh, how it backfires. The irony. Yeah. We have seen that when I get involved in wars of aggression, I am not the horse to back. And there it goes. Nope. See, I have no idea from where he is coming. Fuck! This is what I mean. He knows. He knows that's the place where I'm trying to get to. So he is gonna get his scabby head all up in my business. By the way, when I was starting to look into an artist for the Whole Man fan art funny, I tried to get good images of Whole Man, or Stalker as he's known officially. And I found an interesting video that just was reviewing the in-game model. And there are some interesting details. Like how there are a bunch of knives in his back from fighting the soldiers previously. Fuck. Yeah, I know. Fuck. Guess what we're gonna do for this. Because he's been lured by the gas. Actually, you know what? Sorry. My fingers are getting all mixed up. We're going to take this opportunity real quick to save. Because I would like to not have to do this ring around the rosy of blowing up that door again. Can you tell I'm getting agitated? I'm just a wee bit agitated from this. And let's take the opportunity to read that. Properly read the note. Or was that just the photo? Wrench location note. We already did that! How does it look on our little map of a wood? Nothing has changed because we already got that. He's here. The Batman. Jonathan Crane. Is that the Cillian Murphy version? Because you were definitely on a Cillian Murphy kick, Crispy, I have noticed. Nope. Oh no. Where is he? I can't see. I'm just gonna. Ah, fuck! I don't know where I'm running. I'm just running blind. He's right behind me. I can hear him. I'm not where I want to be. Do I have any more grenades? I do not. I do not have any grenades. My gun is out of bullets. I'm trying to remember the first piece of media I ever saw Cillian Murphy in. I want to say 28 Days Later. That was Cillian Murphy, wasn't it? Alright, seems to be moving away, judging by the sound of the heartbeat in my ears. Well, it was his first major film. Yeah, I really liked 28 Days Later. I liked him in it. I thought that was good. Oh god, that just brought back a memory. So, years ago. Oh, he's in the hole. I saw his dust. Don't tell me you just went one hole over, man. Yeah, Cillian Murphy has a very recognizable face. Anyway, as I was saying, when the zombie media boom was still fresh, let's say. It was actually around it was the time of Walking Dead Season 1. I can tell you that much. My little brother wanted to watch, I think I had already started watching 28 Weeks Later, and he wanted to join. Like, I don't know, I think you're a bit young. And he's like, but I watched 28 Days Later and I was fine. And, you know, he was around that age where feasibly he could. Our parents probably did. Like, okay. If you say you saw 28 Days Later, then you can most likely handle 28 Weeks Later. The little fucker lied to me. He had not seen 28 Days Later. He, like, fell asleep and only woke up at the end of it. So he watched that. And also caught an episode of The Walking Dead, like, right after. He had night terrors for months. And I got blamed. I got blamed for being the source of his night terrors. Except, you know what? I think I was also the only one, regardless of whether or not I was truly to blame, I'm also the only one that gave him decent advice on how to deal with it. Because too many people, and especially at this time, always gave the excuse of, oh, it's all in your head, it's all make-believe, it's not real. Your brain does not process that, friend. The brain is not as logical a computer as you might think. So, because he was still fairly young, I think he was upper elementary school, early middle school, it's hard to place. And I told him, well, you're a kid. And in all these things involving zombies, the kids get protected the most. And that was what he needed to hear. He needed to hear that he would be okay. That the people around him would make sure everything was fine. And again, this was only season 1, and he did not need to know anything that would happen in the future of that franchise. I also haven't read the comic, so I also have no context on that. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Swear to God, if I have to do this all over again. Alright, what direction are you coming in, fucker? Oh, it was a gas grenade. Are you done? Zombie movies messed me up when I was younger. Dawn of the Dead was your first? Which version? Which version of Dawn of the Dead? If memory serves, you're about my age, so are we talking like the OG George Romero 70s? Which, you know, that still holds up. I will attest to. Alright, we saw things around here. Let's see. First zombie film was Zombieland. Crispy, we saved after I blew up the door. We haven't really reached a point in which more saving is going to be of great use. Ooh. July 4th, 1916, from Sergeant Reynard to V. Delpy. Update on prisoner number 73014. With the rest of the cells empty, I have begun a program of aggressive interrogation. I hope the screams have not kept you awake. Very American coding there. He continues to insist that he is a common soldier, that his rank was accidentally torn from his uniform, and that he knows nothing of the Second Army's plans. I do not believe him. I've ordered rations for the next 3 days. When next he's fed, I assume his gratitude will loosen his tongue. A final note. This work would be much easier if the officer wine rations were loosened. Good God. And there goes my phone. No, the new one, the OG one, came later when I got more interested. Okay. I flip switches that are not going to do anything. Not until we get more fuel. Because I'm pretty sure there's no electricity feeding those switches. But yeah, that's fair, Jekyll. I'm trying to remember my first zombie film. Evil Dead? No. Now, what would my first zombie film have been? I'm trying to think of something that wasn't, like, oh, is this Into the Prisoner's Cell? Nope. I'm closing the doors to buy myself a few precious seconds. Jeez, now I'm really racking my brain. What was, like, the first legit zombie movie I saw? Scooby-Doo Zombie Island probably doesn't count. Actually, I really don't know. Because then it's like, how are we defining it? Because I definitely had a lot of exposure to zombie media through pop culture osmosis. Alright, so... Yep. We need one more bullet, and then I can be confident that I can protect myself. Shaun of the Dead. Resident Evil movie got me to with the zombie dogs and the liquor. Oof. Yeah. Before the guy retired, I used to go to a couple of zombie movie events. Motherfucker. Fucking chain. That's why we need the bolt cutters. Stick. Have an irrational fear of zombies. I've had a couple of nightmares involving zombie hordes. So, I'd say your fear of zombies is pretty rational. Because you just have this unthinking mass of people with no independent thought who are ready to consume and destroy you. Usually when I have those nightmares, it's accompanied with me trying to call the police, and the police are like, what do you expect us to do about it?
Ist jemand da?
Okay, now that we've done that...
Ich will nicht zerstören!
Okay, I'm gonna double check the walkthrough. Because now I'm like, okay, what am I doing? Go to the right, wall bolts, use the wrench, move the bolts, head inside. Yep, did that. Then press all the buttons. Alright, yeah, so the buttons do indeed open all the cell doors, but guess what? We need more fuel. We can't get electricity there until we have fuel. Oh no. Alright. Plan of action. Gonna go back to the safe room. We're gonna save. Then we're gonna head to the fucking arsenal to get to the fuel supply. Anyway, Cannibal hosted events called Feast of Flesh,
Ich kann es hören.
which were zombie movie events. So they would be like a zombie costume contest and involved a zombie walk. There would be zombie and horror burlesque. Oh my god, I miss those shows. You do not know hot until you see a woman, a large woman, in a beautiful, skimpy devil outfit, open an umbrella to have blood drip all over her. Excuse me, I'm drooling. I participated in a couple of the costume bits. There was one year in which I was working in an ice cream parlor. So for my costume, I borrowed one of our official aprons. I think I actually did not take one with our name on it, just to, be legally safe. I got a cheap plastic ice cream scoop. And what I did with it was I cut the scoop part in half, did this little attached setup to a headband of mine. I did my zombie makeup with blue, so I would look frozen over. I did this, loose and falling skin trick that I learned for costuming. And then I dripped a whole bunch of chocolate sauce and sprinkles on me, so I was a frozen ice cream zombie. Yes, you told me to save. And look, here I go. Okay. Do we have... Alright, we have at least one bottle, and we have a cloth. So, we're definitely gonna use that, just getting past the fucking rats. Can't you shoot the chain with the gun? I probably could. But I should also save my bullets, because it takes 3 handgun bullets to make whole man go away. We are collecting shotgun shells. Have not yet, this is not where I want to go. You have not yet gotten the shotgun yet, though. Was it this way? Okay, yeah. This is where I kept getting all turned around and lost. Ugh. Oh. Right. Basically, I'd rather not waste bullets on something that may or may not work. Grenade. I do want to keep the cloth just in case I find another cloth, because if we're going to be going past the rats again, I need all the healing I can get. Alright, nope. Oh, there we go. This is where we need to go. And hitbox! Shooting the chain does nothing. Thank you. I feel validated in my decision making. Nope, wrong button. And now I can see clearly without the blood in my eyes. That dust cloud looked like a human face for a second there. Now, hopefully I can get it where this will actually stay this time. That's a bottle. Uh-oh. close the door. Oh, a grenade. Don't mind if I guess. Gas grenade. If we're clocking shotgun shells, that means Americans were in this bunker, since it was us Americans who introduced the shotgun in combat? Really? Did not know that. The only interesting piece of... Military. He's here. He's here. Military, history shit that I know that's kind of cool is, stirrups changed the course of warfare more than any other tool. Because stirrups made it easier to stay seated at your horse, which led to cavalry. I don't have any more grenades. Unfortunate. It's locked? Fuck. Yeah, the game hates me specifically. Let's be honest here. Okay, fuel puddles I could burn for these fucks. Shut up. Shut up. You little pricks. I think he's come for his friends. He heard them talking shit about me and decided to join in the hate. Alright, can I? I can. You know what? Yeah, we're gonna take the bottle with the cloth. I think we can add fuel to it and create Molotov. Because I know crispy bacon there will not rest easy until I have flung at least one Molotov cocktail in this game. Tedium in this. Fuck. No, this is what's pissing me off. It is getting so sensitive. cracks open this wardrobe I'm in, I'm calling it for the night. Fuck, as I think about it, I've made, like, dick in terms of progress. So I think I said in a previous episode, stream, what have you, when your fear gets replaced with annoyance, that's not a good sign. Not at all. It's never a war crime on the first try. Oh my fucking god, can you just go away? Someone needs a nap. Would you like a snack and a nap? Is that what you need? Just a little plate of fresh baked cookies from Mommy. Get some milk and cookies and then you can get all tucked in for a little nap. Is that what you want from the Mama Bear? Let's see how that works. Oh! Dame más gasolina. Alright, Zero, I guess you are correct. We've at least broken the door and, you know, flip switches, and now we just need fuel. Mama Bear sounding like SpongeBob's grandma. Was my gas canister not successful? Oh my god, the fact that he lurks. Yeah, this might be the last stream I do of the bunker. This is getting asinine. Ladies and gentlemen, it appears we're stuck in the closet, surprisingly. I thought most of us came out already. Oh, God. Oh, my fucking God. Can you leave already? Alright, he's finally in his hole. The man is in his hole. Fuel storage this way, okay. Now that I'm getting a little reoriented, I swear to God if I hear him coming out of that hole again. Jesus fucking Christ. Tiny hole. That's definitely a rat hole. Oh yeah, this fucking hallway. If you were not here for me dealing with this bullshit last time, consider yourself lucky. And they're all back. They are all fucking back. I have bandages. Cool, I have bandages. We're gonna go stampeding forward, because fuck this. Fuck this. Fuck, fuck, fuck. I'm gonna die to these fucking rats. I fucking hate this tunnel. I hate this fucking level. I'm done. Guys, I'm sorry. I can't do more of this tonight. I don't know. Maybe I'll work on some of this on my own time. Just enough to have some fuel, and right before I go save or sacrifice the German man. And the fact that it reset. It fucking reset. Yeah, just... Alright, come on. Yeah, I can't. No more. No more. No more. No more. Because again, just that room, how many times I had to go through it, how many times I had to restart it, and that was the room where Whole Man just smashed the table I was under. Just... Yeah. So, the game needs tuning to fix that. Yeah. Again, I think there's some bugs that, I don't know, need patching or what have you. I don't know. I don't know. You probably need to reset to 7 hours ago. That rat bug is getting you. Yeah. Oh no. Now, oh god, I'm just imagining now, just playing this on my own time just to get past. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, no. Okay, so moratorium on Amnesia the Bunker for now. But that does mean next week, Dispatch. I will continue to do horror games as well because it is fun having people watch, participate, makes it feel that I'm not actually alone, and so I can gather the courage to do these things. Because there have been times I've tried to play horror games and I get so worked up that I'm just like, nope, bail. A DNF is fine. There's more games. Yeah. It's just also like, now I think of it, I think the last game that became DNF because of bugs was We Happy Few. That was such a disappointment. I wanted so much to like We Happy Few. I couldn't. There was just, it was unbalanced. The unbalanced stuff was so much, I just couldn't. Robert Walk 'em Down Robertson the Third. What? Robert throwing them hands Robinson the Third. What the fuck am I missing? I'm looking forward to this now. But yeah, I have downloaded Dispatch. I have it at the ready. Bought all that shit. I have it. I'm in possession of it. And I have seen some of the other games requested of me. I'm surprised you have that opinion. Of what? Of We Happy Few? I saw what it was trying to be and how many ideas eventually got scrapped. So, like, the potential, I wanted it to win. I wanted it to be great. And somewhere along the line, it just missed that mark. We Happy Few is pretty good. Yeah, again, there were so many bugs that I had to deal with, usually involving the aggressive NPCs. Like, what was it? there was like this NPC that got taken down by the police and one of the mad doctors. And I think I picked up something. I think I was picking up more of the joy. And then suddenly the doctor is attacking me. Like, what the fuck? What is this? Why? Leave me alone. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, I've been playing games for ever since the Super Nintendo generation. I don't care if this is dating me. I want you to understand that that's how long I have been playing video games of various kinds. And just some of them I can't. I can't. What do we want to do with the rest of our time? Do we want to wrap it up and call it a night? See what any short... Do I have anything that I could, like, squeeze in for the rest of the time? Do I have anything short enough? Let's see, I'm not doing more Junji Ito Maniac. Fuck that. Let's see. Very had suggested I get Berry Berry Berry. I don't know how long it is, though. And I kind of feel she should be present, or at least informed, before I start playing it. Let's see. Tiny Bookshop, I did get Phasmophobia because some were excited at the idea of playing it together. So, I don't know, maybe have a Honey Drop / certain chat members collab of playing it. Let's see. I also got the 2 newest Silent Hill games, Silent Hill 2 and Silent Hill F. I do need to play both. The only Silent Hill game I've ever played was Shattered Memories, and I did enjoy that very much. Routine. What else do I have here? Looking across my desktop. Play Date Boy. Super short. Date Boy. Is that on Steam or Itch.io? Where do I find it? There's also the game Shrouded Isle, but I go through that. Alright, let's see. Date Boy. Alright, there it is. What the fuck? Alright, it is Steam. Pull up my Steam. No, not that. I was also looking at the trailer for Habromania. So that actually looks like a game with potential. Creepy, too. It's on Steam. Alright, I'm getting it now. Secretly playing your generic 90s handheld video game console during a first date? Shame on you. Okay. If this is short, let's give it a shot. Why not? Let's get a little wild. All right. Yep. Okay. You're a gamer and can't put it down. Wasn't that a thing in one of the WarioWares? But it was like the little boy was told he needed to go to bed, and his mom kept checking up on him, so you had to make sure. Yeah, I guess it would be handy if I... What the fuck? Actually made sure that the game capture is on. No. Oh shit, it's starting without us. It's starting without us! Date Boy. Yeah. Yeah, that was weird. Jesus Christ. Why doesn't it just fit in the first go? What the fuck? Alright, we good? We good? As soon as I get this... No, it has to be this way. Right? Yes. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's see. Let's see how this goes. Nor. Eh. So. Oh no. Oh no. This is. Oh god, this is gonna be awkward because it's not letting me use WASD. So my right hand is on the arrow keys and my left hand is on the space bar. This is gonna be so weird. I'm not gonna like this. Oh, and we're on normal difficulty because why the fuck not? Ah! What the fuck? Oh no. Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me. Hi, I'm Lath. Sub, we got... no worries.
Oh, no worries. So, how's your day been?
Been pretty terrible, actually.
Oh, how come?
Well, my manager was just on my back all day, and then my coworker got engaged to her boyfriend. I don't know, he's kind of an asshole. That sounds mean. Sorry, I don't know why I'm saying all this.
It's okay.
So, what about you? How was your day? Hi, how are you guys doing? Good? Thanks for joining us today at Georgina's, where I smile from my head to my toes.
Oh god, you poor woman.
Are you ready to start with some drinks, or would you like a few more moments to look at the menu? Oh, are you ready?
Yep.
I'll have the Pomodoro, please. And just water.
Fuck.
The Pomodoro, that goes great with the water. And what can I get for you?
Margarita.
I'll get the margarita. Thanks.
That sounds good. And a drink for you, sir?
Ginger ale. Thanks.
So it's really a test of my attention span. Fuck.
What are you up to this break? Fuck! This is fucking rigged!
Oh, dude, shut up. Teddy is holding down the
Gonna work out.
fucking rig skill issue. Oh, oh, no. Oh, damn it, I didn't realize. I was not holding down the focus button, I swear! Alright, we're gonna put it on easy because, yes, I just want to see how this goes. I want to be put in a better mood. The waitress hated saying that. Oh, yeah. Every time you have something fucking cheesy to say like that, the servers hate it. We hate it with every fiber of our being. Especially the, generic birthday shit. Fuck.
Hi, sorry I'm late. The subway got stuck at Ossington for like 20 minutes.
Oh, no worries. So,
Yeah, I'm not
how's
gonna
your day been?
focus.
It's been pretty terrible, actually.
Oh, how come?
Well, my manager was just on my back all day, and then my coworker got engaged to her boyfriend, who's, I don't know, he's kind of an asshole. That sounds mean, but sorry, I don't know why I'm saying all this.
It's okay.
So, what about you? How was your day?
Hi, how are you guys doing? Good? Thanks for joining us today at Georgino's, where I smile from my head to my toes. Tomatoes. Are you ready to start with some drinks, or would you like a few more moments to look at the menu?
Oh, are you ready?
Yep.
I'll have the Pomodoro, please. And just water is fine.
The Pomodoro, that goes great with the water. And what can I get for you?
These controllers are shit!
I'll get the margarita. Thanks.
That sounds good. And a drink for you, sir?
Ginger ale. Thanks.
I'll get those right out for you guys.
Fuck, focus!
What are you up to this break?
Sorry, what was that?
Well, I was just wondering what you're up to this break.
I had plans to go back home to see family, but that fell through, so honestly, probably just work. And is it just me, or does that French couple keep staring at us?
Oh, I didn't notice.
Yeah.
I think they're staring at you.
So
sorry,
do you have an...
I keep... Oh, sorry. You go. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna ask if you had any siblings.
No, I don't. Do you?
Sorry, just gonna slide in there, just give you some cutlery.
It's funny how Olivia set this whole thing up. She's always begging me to leave the house. I get kind of caved up in there.
I mean, it's cool she doesn't pester you for staying inside. My friends are always bugging me about that.
Wait, no, she...
Oh wait, I
Never mind.
did fuck that up.
Fuck! This is fucking rigged!
Okay.
I don't think this is gonna work out. I'm just gonna go.
Hate it when they did. Alright. Now I can focus on you guys because I was locked in! It's gonna end with the date doing the same as you. Why'd she come? I don't know. Wait, why'd she come from behind? Because sometimes that's the only way you can approach a table in a restaurant. What, you have a problem with me saying WASD? I don't have the time to go WASD. I just go WASD. The letters. Alright, now I'm in a slightly better mood. And that was with easy mode. Alright, no, I think I'm good. I might try that a bit later just because that's fucking rig skill issue achievements. 71.8% of players have this achievement. Yeah, I used to work in various restaurants for years. Next, the waitress should come from above. Yes! LOL, not great replay value, but it is fairly funny. That's fair. That's fair. I might try it once or twice just to see how far I can get, how much of the dialogue. Because I was doing pretty okay in the beginning part with answering questions. And then I missed what she was saying about her friends. But yeah, when I saw the image for it, I thought it had the the generic 90s handheld in blood, but no, it's just spilled wine. So I thought this was going to turn into a weird horror thing. The waitress sounded so awkward. Like I said, I feel for her. Yeah. I have never met a server who genuinely enjoyed that shit. Of course, it could be worse. I worked in a call center for a while, and one of the newbies said to a couple of us, like, how do you guys not hate this job? And me, with my customer service voice on, saying, oh, we absolutely loathe it here, but we're not allowed to say that. Because it was true. Fuck that job. Fuck call centers. Fuck working in a call center. Alright. I might call it here and make tonight a fairly early night. But again, next time will be dispatch and we'll have much more fun with that. I promise. So, my lovely, lovely little honey drops. Thank you again for joining me this week. It's always a pleasure to spend some time with you. I like checking in with you guys. I like hearing about how things are going. I just love connecting with my community in little ways. And clearly, you all appreciate that if last week's surprise is anything to go by. uh, yeah, I am going to hold that video close to my heart forever. I could say more there, but I'm not gonna dampen the mood. But yeah, it's all good. Love you guys. So, Miss Hyde worked as a skater at Sonic and dropped ice cream and broke his sign like at the same time. Oh no! Not the Sonic skates. Yeah. I one time I had a tray of margaritas and I spilled like half of them on the table. Another person dropped the fajita skillet mere feet from the table it was meant to go to. It's dangerous working at a restaurant. So dangerous. Nerd, dork. Speaking of dork, I have a bully audio coming out, so you guys better enjoy it. Especially those of you who like being called good boy. But again, as always, thank you for coming. I'll see you all next time. Hang around in the Discord if you'd like. We're always welcoming. Just don't be an asshole. Love your videos. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Snowy. I very much appreciate you for that. So, before I get distracted again, good night, sweet dreams, good time zone. Stay safe out there. I care about you guys. Mwah.